signs, I am taking a look at the energies that you are going to be facing in March this year. So I'm going to be doing a Celtic cross to kind of diagnose what kind of March you could have, air signs. This might not resonate with everybody. Just take what does and leave what doesn't. So your first card, the bottom of the energy, I should say the first card, the theme, is your abundance. This is about a new avenue of abundance. This could be about finances. This could be about your physical health. This could be about a new home. This could be about a new business partnership. This could be a lot of different things to do with what makes our earthly existence more comfortable. So that's your central theme, which is awesome to have, but then you have the 10 of Swords upright. So you have someone, a situation, or maybe it is you yourself in the month of March, who is betraying your abundance. So there's some kind of energy from the past. This is a Page of Pentacles kind of energy. And I don't remember whether it was the weekly energy air signs that for the 27th to the 5th of March that you guys had an immature energy that was betraying. I think that was water signs. But here you've got a Page of Pentacles energy. And I'm kind of getting a you are your own worst enemy kind of energy from this, air signs. In the past, you may have struggled to have seen new opportunities. Can I get some clarification on that? What's going on with this Page of Pentacles here in the past? Okay, this is in the past, and it was part of your transition into this new era. You needed to go through this. The universe wanted you to go through this. You were supposed to have up-leveled, to have grown up as a result of this transition. You have the World as one of your clarification cards, I should say. Explainer card is what I was saying. This was a difficult transition for you. This may have been as a result of people attacking you. You may have had, a conflict issue here. You were forced to transition. You may have been forced, or you may have been kind of held back for a little bit because of this high conflict situation that kind of threw your balance off. Now, the balancing act is just a part of life, but here in this situation, it feels like people were trying to throw you off here. This Page of Pentacles energy in reverse is in your past because you transitioned into something new. You were able to let go of some conflict, and that brought a lot of balance back to your situation. So your Page of Pentacles is in reversed, but it's in the past. You've grown through the situation. You've got a new opportunity headed your way, air signs. But are you going to betray yourself? Is this kind of a self-sabotage situation? Is there someone in your environment who is making your situation worse for you? So hang on. So I'm going to shuffle just a little bit more before I get into your future. That's your past, your present. 2 and 1. There we go. You You have the Nine of Pentacles here in reverse, air signs. So this might be about you reflecting on your self-worth. This sabotaging situation may be an external kind of situation, one that you didn't invite, but that has continued to stay. For some air signs, this might have been a situation that started with some of air signs' assistants. This might not resonate with all air signs, but definitely I see in the future you struggling with your sense of worth here in the month of March. This might be a situation where you're being asked to genuinely look at who you are, not what you do, not what you like, but who you are, and appreciating you just for who you are, just for existing. I feel like a lot of our culture puts a lot of importance on producing, and that isn't always what makes a person valuable. What makes you valuable? How can you rocket yourself away from this situation where you could face some betrayal here? Definitely, I see you needing to get in touch with your intuition in the month of March. I see you needing to feed your emotions, taking care of yourself, taking care of, with this whole Two of Pentacles energy, you're going to need to bring balance back to your emotions in the month of March. So this new opportunity is fantastic for you, but I also see that this sabotaging situation is going to cause you to stay closer to your intuition, or encourage you to stay closer to your intuition, and it's going to force you to bring balance back to yourself. This might be a thing where you kind of need to withdraw from the world at points to kind of take care of yourself. This might be a huge strain on you, this sabotaging. But above all, justice is on the bottom, moves the whole situation. You might be struggling with this situation. You might be thrown a little bit off of balance. But at the bottom of the whole of your cross is justice, karma. This is something that you're supposed to be going through. This is a trial that you're supposed to rise above. You're supposed to become the best version of yourself because of this trial. It may be that increasing your self-worth, your understanding of your self-worth, is part of what you're supposed to do in order to give yourself, relieve your karmic debt to yourself, is what I should say. So your advice is, to give love to yourself. You have the Ace of Cups here in reverse. And you have the Lovers here as your external situation. You may have a romantic partner who is sabotaging your abundance. You may have a romantic partner who has hurt you in the past. You may have struggled to let go of this person. You may have struggled to let go of people like this person. You may have broken up with them, but then ended up dating a person who was like them. And so now you're struggling with your sense of self-worth here. Loving yourself, not medicating yourself. Loving yourself to look for the very, very best in all situations, even romantic partnerships, even family partnerships. Putting yourself first, loving yourself first before you can take care of other people, before you can offer your cup of love to other people, is how you're going to get through this situation. The Lovers, in this case, this partner may mean well when they sabotage you. And that might be part of why you struggle so hard with your self-worth, with your Queen of Cups being in reverse, is that they may mean well, but at the end of the day, you're still being harmed. This isn't what, you're not supposed to stay here in this situation. You need to move forward into a new era of your self-worth with this Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You are afraid of change, air signs. You are afraid of what the universe could bring to you in terms of change. And that might be why some of you are struggling to take care of yourself. You may be struggling with your sense of self-worth, because that would mean looking at your situation differently. That would mean looking at yourself differently. And that's scary to a lot of you folks. You are still going to be dealing with change in the month of March. This is a card that says it's going to happen whether you work with the energy or not. And I encourage you to please work with your fear of change and to go with the flow. I see you both wanting and being afraid of this change that's headed your way from the universe. But this change is here to increase your sense of self-worth. It's not there to hurt. Absolutely not meant there to hurt. And you have the Emperor here in reverse. Now, I saw this show up, I believe, in Air Signs weekly reading for February 27th through March 5th. Your advice here is to increase your self-love, to give yourself love first, to fill up your cup first in order to increase your sense of self-worth in order for you to become the emperor that you're supposed to be. Right now it's in reverse, but that may mean that's because you're not terribly confident in your abilities, and you're not terribly confident in being the ruler, the king, the generator of knowledge in your life. In other decks, the king is the mystic, the one who generates knowledge. And I see you, once you're getting through this situation in March, I see you becoming the emperor, who is in absolute control of all their faculties. But this month, I do see you going through a challenge with this Ten of Swords, with the Lovers being part of your external situation. I want to get more details on the Lovers here. So, tell you what. Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords here upright, and you have the Harvest here with the Seven of Pentacles here, but it's in reverse. It may be that someone in this relationship is trying to pull up a harvest too early, or there is that risk in the month of March, is that something happens that a partner tries to rush. This may be you, air sign, since you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. This may be you. You may be rushing towards a conclusion of something, some kind of earthly resource that you feel like you need. You need the fruits of your labor now, you feel like, and you're not too terribly anxious to wait around for results, if you will. So Queen of Swords, air signs might need to use their intuition a whole lot more than they do their intellect, and especially with this Queen of Cups here in reverse. Absolutely. Reaching out to the universe through your intuition and listening carefully through your intuition is what's going to give you a good month this month, for March, I should say. It's going to be what gives you guidance, because I see here with the Ace of Wands, you're kind of feeling stuck. You're not sure what to do about this harvest. All you know is you want it in right now. You might feel like rushing this month of March, and you are being strongly encouraged not to rush anything. You are being asked to watch your circumstances, to see them come in, to receive energies, to receive your harvest, as opposed to going out and cutting it down. Because here we've got the Queen of Swords with the sword out. She's ready to go harvesting the fruits of her labor, but here with the Queen of Cups, that's more going to be about letting stuff come in, and you're being asked to let stuff come in with your intuition here. Be careful about forcing action when you really shouldn't with this lover situation. This might be a romantic partnership here with your external circumstances. This could be a choice that you have to make, and it's a major choice that you have to make. Are you going to uproot the fruits of your labor too early while they're still growing? Or are you going to hang back? Are you going to not do for just a bit? Are you going to meditate on this situation and let the universe work? And it might be a temptation with some of that Page of Wands energy. You might have some fire signs, some fire energy in your birth chart. Take a look at that, but also be aware that your Page of Wands might be yelling, might be screaming to move with this whole Ace of Wands, because that's something that fire will want to do, is it wants to keep consuming. But you are being asked to look at your harvest, look at the fruits of your labor, and be careful to tend it, to continue to grow it, as opposed to harvesting it early. And that Page of Wands is really, really going to be chomping at the bit this month. So this could be, again, this looks like a physical situation. This could be a job. I saw all throughout your cross that you had a lot of Pentacles energy, and here we have in your Lovers spread what kind of clarification you've got for the Lovers. Your external situation is a harvest, something that you've been working towards for a while, and you want to rush it. You want it now, and it might be really, really difficult to hang out and watch it grow, and yet you're being asked to do that. You're going to have some ships come in if you are patient. If you sit down and you let these things grow, you'll have the Three of Wands headed your way. You'll have your ships coming in. You'll get to just sit in your throne as the Queen of Swords, as the Queen of Cups, and you'll get to just watch your ships and all their goodies on those ships come in. Air signs. So that's pretty much it. That's all that I've got for you for your monthly March forecast. I hope that you have a good month. Please tune in to my weekly messages for some other cautions for the beginning of your March. I hope that you have a great day. Take care of yourself.